Namaste, I'm Osi. Welcome. Today we're going to do downward facing dog. Love this pose. It's like in every yoga class you're going to have downward facing dog. What's the tricks of getting a great downward facing dog, and why do we really want to do downward facing dog? So one of the things about downward facing dog that helped me is relieve lower back pain. It's the first pose that I would do in the morning. Even before I go and make breakfast for my kids or take a shower, I just go on the mat, do one downward facing dog, kind of like the way my puppy gets up. So it's a sweet, yummy pose, really nice, again, lower back. And the other thing that it's really wonderful for, it's to relieve anxiety, right? We all have this hectic life. We need to chill a little bit. So great way to go into downward facing dog. So you're going to place your hands underneath your shoulders, right? You're going to spread your fingertips like a Spider-Man and really claw your fingertips to the floor. You're going to have your shoulder back, arch your back, sit bone back, and then you're going to move your knees back. So that you're going to start with the knees underneath your hip, and then you're going to move them back when you're ready to come up for downward facing dog. You're going to tuck your toes under, okay? Again, squeeze the arms to the midline, shoulder back, chest is open, there's a really nice arch. And we're going to start a downward facing dog with bent leg. We're not going to go right into straight leg yet, okay? So we're going to come up, lift the knees, come into downward facing dog. Bending the knees, bringing your sit bone back, thighs back, and opening, really concentrating on opening the back body, keeping the shoulder back to the back plane of the body, bending the knees. And then if we're ready, if we can keep the back open, we're going to start pushing the thighs back, lowering the heel to the floor, and coming into the full downward facing dog. Okay? And then come down. And before we're going to do it again, I'm going to talk about a couple things. The tendency in downward facing dog is a couple things that I see my students doing. Certain things that, especially a new student, is the tendency is to round the back. So it looks more like that. Rounding of the back, right? And that's one of the reasons why, if you have that rounding of the back and you can keep the back open, right, chest open in the downward facing dog, I would ask you to start bending your knees in the beginning till you get yourself fully open in the back. Okay, so that will be the first thing to know when to start straightening your legs. You know, a lot of practices would say to you, straighten your legs, straighten your legs, straighten your leg, without giving you some instructions that need to be before you straighten your leg. You have to have certain things before you start straightening your leg. One of the things is to really have your sit bone back, the thighs back, right? That opening in the whole pelvis. That will help you open your back. Okay, so again, one last time. Knees back, shoulder back, chest open. Tuck your toes. Bend your knees, open up your upper body, claw your fingertips to the floor. Good, and when you're ready, start pushing your thighs back, lowering the heels to the floor. Shoulder back, chest open. Inhale, exhale. And then come down. Hold it for about a minute. That would be nice. 2 minutes, it's pretty long. But start less is more. Less is always more. And thank you. Namaste. Any question? Email me. See you again.